Hello, chat. I thought I'd do kind of an older, old style video. And what do I mean by that? I've been making a few like small changes here and there, on the channel. I don't know if you've noticed, cause great, my left controller battery's done. I'm one of the old. I'm not gonna edit for this one at least. Cause one thing I've been doing is introducing some small edits, like nothing too big, but and sometimes it depends, but um, I've started doing this one thing where I cut out the loading time in between matches, and I did that because when I started this, I was kind of like I was yapping up a storm, and I was able to just kind of talk through all the loading screens, but like doing these things every day, sometimes I run out of advice to give. I mean, I suppose I can talk more, I guess, but sometimes I'm just not feeling it. But also, like, I wonder if the cutting out the loading screen makes it just like a better experience. Because if you're just like watching this while you're eating, and also cutting out the lobbies to unless they're interesting. Like if I go into a lobby and it's mostly silent and I'm just like practicing my shot, in like the last video at least, I cut straight from one pub ending into a new one. But in one of the lobbies it was interesting, so I kept that. Um, so I've been introducing small cuts like that, and I'm curious if it improves the viewing experience at all. It makes it less of a huge watch every day. Because I did want to commit to making them like 20 minutes, and that lasted like one, maybe 2 days. um, because sometimes, I play the two pubs, but then something in the lobby is really interesting. Or I record like a half a pub, and that half a pub is super interesting. And then I record two more, and I will have both of them. Yeah, I'm still figuring that out. But maybe I shoot full courts while I'm doing this. What else? Oh, another big thing is, as you can tell, I've started making the thumbnails more like continuous, and that makes it easier for me. But once again, shout out Silent Echo for helping me. He showed me a software that he uses to do all the like photo edit, like thumbnail editing stuff, because he's pretty familiar with that. And he set up like a whole profile for me, so I can just click on this file, and then it has like my last thumbnail, and I can change the colors of the number and the border and like doodle on it and stuff. It's super helpful. But with the thumbnails that I've been thinking about more, goddamn, I was supposed to be shooting full court. With the thumbnails I've been doing every day now, um, I start to think like while I'm playing, like I need to get a good thumbnail. And what that leads to is me playing a bit more selfishly sometimes. Um, yeah. But because now my standards have increased, and am I gonna make the thumbnail if I don't like get a pocket or nothing interesting happens? I don't know. And maybe cause I did well, honestly, cause I was thinking another problem is, um, it's not really a problem actually. It's nice that people are noticing me and being like, they're saying they like my videos. That's nice. It keeps giving me encouragement to keep posting them. But I kind of need to go back to like why I did this, because I'm starting to think about videos like, oh, I have to make sure I do something cool in this one. But that's not really why I wanted to make videos. So I don't think I would mind more just damn. I don't think I would mind more just yapping. Um, and that could just be about like me talking about echo or non-echo stuff, because I like yapping regardless. Um, I just haven't been able to recently. Well, I was low-key just very, very stressed out about school and finals, because earlier this semester I was in a very, very bad spot mentally. It's cool to be mentally vulnerable, guys. So you show your feelings. But when recovering from that, like I like missed a lot of classes and stuff. And so second half of the semester, I was basically on damage control. I'm like, okay, I have to do as much extra credit and like ace every test and just go crazy. And that was really stressful for a while because I'm not the most productive person. But also, I do get more productive under stress, so I guess that helped. But I actually did, like, I just finished my last exam 2 days ago, and I did pretty good on it. So, like, I still need a little bit to go, to get a C in this class. Yes, I know it. I'm close to getting a D in this class, but I'm trying to get a C. I just have to submit this one last assignment, like a makeup quiz, and it should be pretty easy, and I'm procrastinating it. I don't know why. So, but I put that on my to-do list, but I also wanted to do this, because another problem I have in both the videos is I end up recording them later, and then I'm like up till 5 because I forget about it. I'm like, shit, I gotta upload. It's like I have the video, but I forgot to like. And then the whole thing with the thumbnails, I have to find a good thumbnail. Doing all that late at night has been making me stay up very late. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was stressed about school, but now I'm not as stressful. So maybe my mind will be more on Echo and I can yap more. Because I do have things to say. Like I've been thinking of things to say. I just haven't. And I've been caught up in other thoughts about like the channel, I guess. Trying to make everything better, which I'm sure is a common thing. There's one. But I want to get more into just kind of stop trying to be cool. But maybe a few more muted pubs, because it's very easy for me. As soon as I press the deafen or like mute everyone, as soon as I turn that off, I instantly get distracted. Because and pubs are great nowadays. I think it's cool, and I don't mind showing off that, because I think it's important to show that, like, even just from a social standpoint, this game is like a lot of fun. Because I know of people who have who never even played that many pubs, and they just went around in public lobbies and talked to people, and that is like 100% a cool thing to do. I've met a lot of like cool people just hanging around in pubs. I met a lot of cool people. So that's 100% something chill to do. But and I love showing off the pubs, like the chaotic pubs too, because that's kind of fun. Like, is that not fun? Like when like the whole your team is doing good and the enemy team's getting mad. That's just like that. You're gonna get that in any like competitive game experience, but it's just fun to see. So I don't mind showing off those two things, but I just have to not let myself get absorbed by thinking too much about, oh, I need to look cool. That's basically the whole premise of it. But let me start this old headness, I guess, by what? Oh, so something I've been obsessing over in Echo recently that's been a detriment. Because it's like almost, I feel like every time I hop on, I have to like change something. And that makes it super hard to practice consistently. Sepram nags me for it. But something I've been like going over like stupid is putting tape on my controller. And like what I mean by that is like just on the base of it. Because sometimes when I'm throwing, I'll throw with too much force and it'll just slip out. But sometimes if you have a decently grippy tape, like I have gaff tape, it's easier to grip and it doesn't slip out. But it makes it bulkier, and if you put it in the wrong spot, like you could tend to release later or earlier. And so I just have been messing with that and not giving myself any time to actually improve with anything. And it sucks. So I need to stop doing that. Yeah. But wait. Oh crap, there's something. There's something. The thing I do want to, I think I'll go into pub soon, but the one thing I want to show is in this is next pub hopefully is leeching, because something I feel like I've gotten a lot better at through this series of like playing pubs every day is noticing like the right times to get a leech, and I've found it like super valuable in like comp. I feel like I see it translating into my competitive gameplay, which is cool because sometimes I'll play a lot of pubs and I'll kind of see a sorry, my batteries. Give me a second. There we go. Sometimes I'll play pubs and then I feel like I have a negative thing. It's because of the same thing of me trying to walk to solo so much in pubs. And then I'll go into a game and I'll try to do something really stupid because it works in pubs. But this is something that I've actually gotten better at through pubs, which is looking for leeches. Because I don't know, I just like the chaoticness of pubs makes me have to be like look around more frantically. And I've noticed like just more opportunities to grab people. And sometimes I'll be like, I grab one leech and I fling to another, like grab leech, stun boost, grab to another, stun boost away. And I've seen that improvement in games. And also I've noticed my defense improving in games, which is great because I've always kind of felt like my defense sucks. So it's good to see that that's getting better. But my offense in games has been awful. Like, oh, it's because I've been messing with my throwing in my hand and my controller so much. It's just been super inconsistent. So some positives, some negatives, but I'm gonna go ahead and hop in a pub, and I will try to show you that leeching thing, and if not, I'll try to show something else. Also, I was doing the number thing with my name. The reason I stopped doing that is because there's a rule in EML where your name has to match like your Discord user, not your Discord username, but like what you officially rostered as in EML. So I don't want to accidentally. I know it's a number. Like I don't think I'm gonna get banned for having RyanJS 1021, but it's like I just don't want to. I don't know. Just in case. Because if a team is like angry at us and they file a ticket for that, it's like stupid, but it's like okay, it's like technically against the rules, and I'm not sure who would care about that. I see Silent Echo. I want to talk to him, but I also said I'd do muted pubs. If he sees me. Okay, no. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see him, but if he's in the pub, I'll say hi. I was trying to be muted. Oh god.
Damn, everyone left.
Okay. That's cool. Awesome. Sorry, I'm not trying to avoid you. I'm just trying to avoid unmuting, because then I get so distracted immediately. When I focus, I am providing educational content. Not really educational, but hopefully someone can improve based on it. Because honestly, I feel like I'm much better at like just reading the field rather than being a true like scorer. Like I feel like my best plays are when my team is on offense, but I'm like the point guard, I guess. I don't know what the actual I don't watch enough basketball to be smart. But I like everybody would be in the bubble and I'll be on like bow tie. And I actually really enjoy it. Just like watching the forms open and trying to see who becomes the open pass. I genuinely have like a lot of fun doing that. Being on the floor is important. He's gonna miss this. Yeah.
Orange clears it out. Picked off. Blue sends it back the other way.
Look at that leech. Look at that leech. And the shield. And by the way, when I say leech, I don't mean holding on to a person and stunning them. Oh crap. That would have been sick.
Interception. Intercepting.
There we go. That's a funny dunk. If you're in the comm for that, you're hanging on the ring and you just go funny dunk, because it's rather funny. If you're in the bottom though, it's the chrome, or bottom or top really. It's the chrome dunk named after old head player Chrome Platypus. What a nice fellow. But do you see that leech? Like one of the when leeching really starts getting cool. Again, that doesn't mean just holding on to somebody and stunning them. That's like, it's still the same name, but it's something different. But I pulled off a guy, he pulled off of me, and then I grabbed his foot again and left away. But that trying to grab like the feet or just like the tail ends of people's hitboxes is really valuable. Because I'm lagging a bit, which is frustrating. So I might do a cut here, because I've been doing cuts if I lag. There we go. But doing it on their feet is important, because what happens is, say they're flying past you, like sometimes I'll like pretend like I'm not even paying attention, like I don't want to get involved with you, and as they're flying by, I just go like, yoink, and grab at the last second, pull off. And that's good also because it's very hard to reach somebody when they're hanging onto your feet, because it's like the farthest point away from your hands. So yeah, that's really valuable. I'm seeing if I minimize one of my tabs to see if that will make me lag less. Wait, let's test my goalie. Oh. I got that. That was cool though. You see me get that? Yeah. Woo. Yes. Man, I need a better graphics card so bad. I'm gonna be working way more this summer. Hopefully, like, maybe that's too loud. I've been working way more this summer, so hopefully I'm going to be. My team's got it.
Here we go. Blue throws it way down.
I feel like the announcer should be quieter than the sound effect. No, that doesn't make sense. That's a good save. I mean, I'm not lagging now.
That wraps up the round.
I don't know.
Team is victorious.
I might try something actually. I'm gonna stop the recording, and I'll be right back. Hello. I reset my PC. For me at least, when my game starts lagging, it doesn't stop. I was recording at 1080, and now it's like 1080 but like downscaled, if that makes sense. So it shouldn't look bad for you guys. Let me see. Yeah, no, that still looks good. Yeah, it still looks good. No worries. For some reason I was like, the downscaling was working fine, but then I was on 1980 again or 1080 for some reason. I always do that. Second guess myself.
Joining match.
Oh, banger! I couldn't even see it. But yes, I was talking about positioning, right? Well, I like started the recording and then I stopped it again because, goddamn, man, the servers. I did just see a post in the Echo VR Lounge about the servers being in bad shape, which is funny because my last video, the thumbnail is actually pretty good. It was so lucky. I was looking at the ping, and then one of my teammates came and like emote, put his hands on his head next to it. I'm like, this is really perfect.
13,
It was a perfect thumbnail.
10,
It was awesome.
9, 8,
But
7, 6, 5,
yeah, positioning.
4,
Let's see if I can
3,
show that this game.
2, 1. Teams entering
I
the
did
arena. Intercepted.
so I'm thinking. Where's this ball going? He's getting it cross floor. I'm trying to be a pass option for him, but also the stack might steal it. Okay. He has the disc. I'm moving up now. He looks like he's gonna score this. Yeah.
The line.
Okay, nice. I'm gonna just do that. I'm gonna just call what I'm thinking and where I'm going. It's like I'm giving comms, but to you guys. Get open, chat!
Get to your
Probably look like I'm schizophrenic. Sorry, Cloudflyer.
15,
Fellow person that I know.
13, 12,
I am locked in
10,
on
9, 8,
on
7,
commentating,
6,
on talking.
5,
My voice is already getting sore. This is an example. That's proof
1.
that I haven't been given proper advice enough.
Around
God damn it! I misread that bounce. I'm on him now,
intercepted.
so we can dribble. Yep, just like that. Oh no, I thought he had that. Oh, but another really important thing is
Steal.
look at that leech. Look at that leech.
Orange.
Even if you're going at it alone.
Put him down.
Yeah, that's just a little bit of fun there. Looks like we have a team of competent players. So we were having some fun passing it around there. Oh yeah, but what I did there, the disc went floating, and it's always important to look around because the worst thing you can do is disc gets loose and you just like float at it, like Superman. Like don't do that.
15, 14,
It's important. You gotta walk around and like see what's around you. Like I turned around and I didn't get the disc because I kind of did a bad fling, but I saw a guy right behind me and I quickly just slapped off him and got a whole bunch more speed. So yeah. Actually, I think I did get the disc. I can't remember. But I think he wanted to shoot full point there. I was gonna let him. But oh, it was okay to flip to that one because they don't have any stacks. In fact, they might only have one person. 1, 2, 3. Yep, they have one person. Okay, well, they seem to be stunning him. That's not very nice. I'm gonna score a funny shot then.
Orange clears it out of their zone.
Oh, damn. Okay, this is borderline bullying. Okay. Poor guy.
The round.
I'm getting out of here.
Orange takes the win.
I don't know exactly when it counts the win, even though I just said it takes the win. I don't know exactly when. So I'm waiting for this screen. I'm gonna do one more because I'm not done talking yet. RIP video length. Well, actually, I joined late in this one, didn't I? Yeah, I joined late, so it'll be all right. It'll round up. It'll round up because the last recording was like of the same thing. It was 18 minutes when I was in the private in one pub. This was 5, so I can do another pub. Round up to around 30 minutes. I'll be fine. Squiggle bottom. Ghosting is good actually, because I don't see like people I know. And also, if people grab me, I feel inclined, like, try to wave and say hi. No, I'm locked in. I feel like I'm giving pretty. I actually have some good advice. Maybe I should just talk more. I'm just saying what I'm thinking is probably helpful to at least some people. It also makes better like it makes a better video for those people who are like eating a meal and watching this. Because when I'm watching the Pulse Fire videos, sometimes it's like sometimes I'm not even watching it because it's Rocket League, but I don't know. I just like hearing the dude yap. It's like a podcast. But if you like Echo, then it's a double of getting to see some Echo content and having some dopamine. I'm sorry, Rusted Doobie. I'm sorry. Maybe it would be very beneficial to do that one thing of like let's say every Friday I try to party with somebody, perchance. Somebody random. Maybe like whoever comments on like Thursday's video, I choose a random person from that, and then we'll play. I wouldn't mind that. And that would solve the problem of like me feeling bad. Like I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm like better than everybody else. But also I don't want to ignore people. So maybe I'll do that.
Joining match.
Yeah, that sounds good. So guys, Thursdays, leave your comment, and if you're the only one to comment, that's an easy win right there. And I'll try not to, if it's like the people who comment are like a bunch of my friends and then someone I don't know, I'll try to do the new person, because I don't want it, that would be lame. There'd be no point in it, because I could do that anytime I wanted. Play with my friends. Love to see the mood or the dance from Squiggle Bottom. My mood has already improved. Yeah, man. Servers are shit right now.
Round starting in 15,
I'm
14,
parched.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
If you ever see me lean like that, I'm just reaching over to grab some water.
Here we go.
Crap, he didn't get it. That's my ride.
Who gets their hands on it?
I was just barely behind him.
Who clears it out?
Oh, he grabbed me off. Oh, I missed the grab there. Sometimes I try to duck under them and grab the sack with my offhand. I can't tell what these players
Clears it out
have
of
to do
their
yet.
zone.
Are they gonna go? Okay, it's faster. I was trying to get the leech, but they were going really slowly. It wasn't even worth it.
Pick up by Blue.
Cross tunnel. I'm not the most open, but I'm the oh cross. Well, actually no. Stunned him. Honestly, the best move here is to just walk it up, like our teammate's doing. I think he tried to pass it to me there.
Picked off.
That's fine though. It's off the shield if they stun him. Nice.
What a pick.
We didn't. Okay, cool. What's he doing here? Okay,
Blue
nice pass.
clears it out. Get that out of here.
It's tragic. I'll be honest. I'm very confused about what's going on right now. I'm trying to get into an open spot, but just the general everything that's happening is confusing me. That's when it's hard to explain, because I have a certain amount of game sense, but then like when things start happening irrationally,
12,
my brain just like stalls. Like, what the hell is going on right now?
8, 7, 6.
And that's maybe that's another reason why pubs are helping me, because I'm getting more used to like unconventional circumstances. I didn't want to grab it. Okay, thank you.
Game on.
Crap.
Blue clears it out.
Thank God. See, that was an example. I started to panic because of
Intercepted.
not paying attention. Reading this? Oh.
Snatched away.
Oh, he actually passed it. I was kind of looking for a cut there. But that's a way to show you what I did there. Why that worked when I didn't throw fast is that movement, especially on the wall behind, is very important, because you can almost move a defender like this. Like, you want to one thing to do
14, 13,
is
12,
like pretend you're
11,
moving away
10,
to make it seem like they can grab you if they just boost a little bit that direction. So I'll go like there and then under,
3.
and that's a very easy lane to open up.
Teams have
My
cleared
team
the
kind of has a saying that if we're on clock, we should just be able to score.
It's headed back downfield.
And that's just because it's so versatile.
Picked off. Blue throws it way downfield.
Kind of. Also, fighting leeches is very important. As much as being a leech, that guy, like, he got a leech on us, but that's not the end of the world. There are things you can do about that. That's why oftentimes I'll leech off of the edge of somebody and immediately fling off, so they don't have any chance to do anything with me. Stunning is risky. It's like it's better to just get there faster than they do, get an advantage. You don't need to stun him. But he grabbed onto her stack, and me being the back person in the stack, I like turned around, and you have two options to deal with him there. You can either try to stun him, or you can try to push him off. And what that looks like is you just try to grab him, and the game will throw him off, because two players can't be grabbing each other at the same time. So when he's holding on to me and I grab him, it pushes him off, and then the stack can just continue going. And that's a very valuable tool right there. So leeching is, but if you stay on I puppled my teammate, that's so bad. I don't know why I did that. It's better to keep stack there. What am I doing? We're at a disadvantage now. They have an angle. If they passed to the other guy, they would have a shot. I'm red. Ooh, I barely got that off. I'm not pushing that. There's already 3 people on it and 2 defenders. I'm just playing back here. This is an example of how to play decent midfield. You want to follow the disc, but also try, if they're looking for a clear, try to stay hidden. Like, does he get this stunned? Yeah, he gets stunned here. I'm going to try to hide. And there's a bad clear. But they did try to throw it same side, and if they did, I would... Wow, that was it. He headbutted. That's crazy. Teammate gets that. He misses. He gets that again. He gets stunned. Huh. That was a prediction. It didn't happen. I thought that's what should have happened. But hey, good on him. The defenders seem to miss a lot. And that, so yeah, in defending, that's actually a good transition. There's like, there's 2 ways, like if you're covering somebody, there's 2 options for what you want to do. You can either try to grab the disc from his hand, or try to stun him. And it really depends on the player. There's 2 different types of player. One that try to directly confront you. Yes, I don't know why I was having such trouble with that word. There's one player that directly tries to confront you, and they try to get like a stun or a shield off of you, or try to juke around you. And no. And then the other type of player is one that doesn't really want to stun you or anything. They're just trying to get around you. And for the people that try to stun you, it's better to try to grab the disc. And for the people that are trying to get around you, you need to grab onto them and stun them. I've never really put this into words before. Wonder if this is accurate. I think so. And it depends. And following how to actually read a shot, not even a shot, how like someone's moving their arm, trying to juke you out, trying to grab the disc is interesting. On a very basic level, when people are on the floor, something very common they'll do is like wave the disc. They'll go to the left of you and then hope that you push them so they can kind of swing around the back. So sometimes what I'll do, I don't want to get scored here. That's good, great steal by our teammate there, Chili. That's right, he doesn't have comms. But that's why I have the stun boost, stun sounds on so much sometimes, is to hear if somebody's behind me. Or just the sound effects in general, I mean. And that also helps with leeches, because you can hear people flying around you. Like that guy.
Get to your launchers.
But yeah, wow, okay.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10.
That's crazy.
9,
Anyways.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Maybe that's the thumbnail.
2, 1. Here we go.
That's crazy. I'm thinking of a title now. But yeah, your goal when trying to grab the disc from somebody is not try to, like, if they're holding it up in the air, no, you do not reach for that. Because the only reason they would be holding it in the air is to bring it down or around.
30 seconds
And
remaining.
if you reach out for it, they're going under you, around you, anything stunning you, it's over. You gotta try to predict their next move. And the easiest thing is just ups and downs, lefts and right. If somebody's holding it high, they're likely to juke low or hold it
15
low.
seconds
If someone's
remaining.
moving at you like this, they're likely to double back around like that. And if you're going against Panem, good luck. She is a demon on the floor.
5, 4,
Spins around like a madman, and then goes like top pocket. Because she frisbee flicks. That's a Panem flick. She literally created a type of shot. It's just throwing it like a frisbee. That's a Panem flick. Yeah. Okay. Those are the two pubs. And somewhat inaccurate amount of time. So what is the song of the day for today? That is the one thing I've been keeping consistent on. So let's go. I'm going to say it's Pent Up House by Sonny Rollins. Great jazz song right there. You know, I don't even think one person looks up all these songs. I don't care. I enjoy doing it. But Pent Up House by Sonny Rollins. That is a banger. Generational banger right there. Okay, that's all. See ya.